Hey, I am taking my daily junk juice break, so I thought I would do it with you and talk a little bit about some of the benefits. So, first things first, it's super convenient, but it tastes gross. So, anyway, this is basically the most powerful way to take herbs. I mean, unless you're basically mainlining them. It's the traditional way to take herbs. You harvest all the herbs, they're dried, you take out all the ones that have been chosen for the formula, and then they get boiled for a couple hours before they're sealed into these BPA free little packs. And there's a ton of labor that goes into it, there's a ton of resources that goes into it, but most importantly for you, there's a ton of potency going into it, and it's well tolerated by the system and easy to absorb. So easier to absorb than, say, capsules, for example, or other formats. Now, that said, it does taste gross, and it's kind of expensive due to all the labor and resources. So if you can't get it down and you don't really want to pay this much for it, you can totally do the capsules and still get an amazing effect. But since we're on the junk juice liquid, let's talk about this. So I take the formula Supernatural. This is the one I most commonly take, but I use them all because they're all super useful for different things. So Supernatural is my energy, my clarity, and my mood regulating formula. So I have a lot to manage. I have 3 kids. I have a business in New York City, and Supernatural is what keeps me kind of even and moving forward. Like, I don't get super overwhelmed by things, and I used to before taking this formula. Now I can kind of just keep getting stuff done. Like, I have a steady churn of like all of the things in my life, and nothing wigs me out as much as it used to. Also helps my sleep, helps to deflate. Like, I even have my 75-year-old mother taking it. She loves the effects because she's not puffy on it. She loves the depuffing effects of Supernatural. So it's widely used by a variety of people. There aren't any herbs in it that are toxic or a problem. And it has functions for so many things, but I call it the formula for people who want to get shit done. So if you are a person that just wants more energy, more focus, and clarity, and you feel like anxiety kind of gets in your way of productivity, or it just is like a distraction or a drain for you, then this is the right formula for you, because it's great for anxiety, it's great for your mood, it's great for brain fog. Like, it just clears you up so that you can just get the stuff done. Similarly, if you want to be able to rest deeper, then it's got herbs in it for sleep, but without making you drowsy. So I worked on this formula for quite a while to get it to this point, and I'm not going to tell you that it works for everyone because it just doesn't. But it works for a lot of people and can pack a lot of benefits in different ways. But to summarize, choose Supernatural if you are a person that wants to get shit done. Choose Supernatural if you are a person that wants to get shit done. Choose Supernatural if you are a person that wants more clarity, more energy. Choose Supernatural if you have anxiety or mood disorders, or if you feel bloated, like you're retaining fluid a lot of the time. It's also great for people who like don't have bowel movements as regularly. So choose Supernatural if you just want to be really productive and feel great and have a great outlook and a good attitude. If it doesn't sound like you and you have all these things handled, maybe one of the other formulas makes sense for you. Like detox, for example, is for overindulging. So if you have eaten a lot and drank and you just feel kind of gross, bloated, and you need to just get everything out, then it basically breaks down the goop in your system and helps you detoxify. And it does so without like any weird kind of side effects. Like you just feel lighter and better doing it. And it also, like, say you go out and you have a big dinner, or you even have like a little bit of like a binge at home or something in the evening, take it before bed. And because it helps you break down the food, it'll help you sleep better. Because a lot of what happens after we kind of go for it one night is that we don't get a good night's sleep, and then that makes the situation even worse. So detox is great for use after you've kind of like overdone it in any kind of way, but food and drink mainly. All right.